I'm here with Polyrhythm.
So Val, tell us about the Dale Candela EP and what the response has been so far.
Well, the Dale Candela EP is an Afro-Latin EP that Dave and I did. And we basically got the inspiration for that from being at a family barbecue. Our families are both Latin, and all they play is salsa and merengue at these places. So once we were there, we just got talking, and we were listening to the music, and we're like, you know what, dude? Let's call our boy Manuel up, and let's just get in the studio and start messing around with some catchy hooks and see what sticks. And from the moment he came in, he was just like, Dale Candela, Dale Candela. So we kind of just took that and we built around it, and that was that.
So Dave, tell me, where do you guys get your general inspiration from?
Our general inspiration pretty much comes from any idea that we could be anywhere. For instance, driving in the car, we hear a record, we'll get an idea from that. We could be at a party, we'll get an idea from that. It just all depends on what mood we're in, what atmosphere we're in, and we'll just take all those ideas into the studio and see what we come up with.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of times before we make records, we're just scouring for samples, looking through YouTube, looking through records, looking through movies, anything that just gives you a spark and makes you have an idea that you can keep going forward. So inspiration is wide open. You know?
Just search and you never know what you can find.
Yep. digging.
So tell me, guys, what is the creative process like when you guys are coming up with a new beat, new sound?
The creative process, I mean, you kind of, as a duo, we kind of like cemented what we like to do. So we kind of know how we work. And like he said earlier, it's about having that basic foundation, whether it be a sample, a kick, a loop, any loops, a vocal, anything of that sort. Just something that we could put down and build on. So it definitely changes from record to record, but the basic foundation is always there for us, which is find that key element in the record that's going to make the record. And in this case, it was the Dale Candela hook. So,
as far as music that we're playing these days, Polyrhythm, obviously we both have our own styles, and it combines of anything pretty much. You know, we could be at a certain event and we want to play some tech house. You may hear that. Maybe you might hear deep house. You might hear some Afro house. It all really depends on the vibe of the party that we're at, the club that we're playing at. I mean, we pretty much could take it anywhere, and that's what makes us Polyrhythm.
Mm-hmm. The good thing about us is that we can go anywhere, we just read the crowd and act accordingly or play accordingly, which is something that a lot of people don't really take into consideration. They think a DJ is just up there playing records, but I mean, we do it with a little bit more forethought behind that. We like to see what people are feeling, what type of vibe they're bringing, and we'll play to that. And that's what makes a good DJ and a good party, you know?
We put a lot of energy into our sets too, and you'll notice that when you go to our events.
Yeah, we can start out with tech house, and then it might end up with some deep house, some Afro in there, and we might even throw some techno. We've definitely thrown some techno in there before, so it just
never know what you'll find when you see us play. That's the good thing about us. Yo, with Polyrhythm.
And check out our new release on Ocha Records, Dale Candela.